What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. As you can see here, we did take over most of the Buha. Obviously, I would have taken over Karagwe as well, but it looks like, unfortunately enough, we weren't able to make cores in these areas. We now have another merchant. I believe we are going to send you on your way over to Malacca. We have 10% trade power. If we can transfer this trade power over to Zanzibar, we're going to have a lot more income for the rest of the game. Did our trade ships ever get completed? And it looks like they did. We're going to head up to Genoa here. If we send these ships to Genoa, we are going to gain some income, so we might as well. If we also send these ships to Sevilla, we are going to be gaining some additional profit, so might as well. And it looks like we also have the ability to upgrade these ships, but I don't think we're going to waste our time. Send you to Sevilla. We're going to gain 18 ducats in profit. That's quite a bit. Though they're all going the same way, I'm not sure how much that is really worth it. I could also send you down to, I believe it was Malacca. We're only going to gain 0.56 ducats. Did I look at the correct trade node? Here it is, Malacca. Only 1.43 in profit. I'm not sure that's really worth it. So we're going to keep you in Sevilla. And just like that, I don't think we're really going to gain that much in profit. Only because we do have 95% of our trade power currently pushing towards Genoa. Looks like pirates are here as well. It might be in our best interests to have these 20 ships hunt pirates. Galleys can only hunt... Oh my goodness. Did I read that correctly? Galleys can only hunt in inland seas. That is fine. Hunt pirates in Genoa. And as soon as some of these coalitions disperse, I don't think Burgundy is going to be dropping anytime soon. And I would like to send some diplomats over to Bavaria, but obviously we're very close. Might as well send a diplomat there now. We are improving relations, that's why. We have now formed the East Indian trade route, gaining 5% trade efficiency. That's actually pretty much. Very high amount. 2 of our colonists are ready to go. I think what we're going to do, one is heading to Shaga. We can't send one to Curia yet, but I think we will send one to Tavita. And might as well start to colonize more and more of Australia. Looks like we could take this very small province here for 5 development. Send our missionaries to Manando. Fac, and create the rest of our cores. And very soon we're going to need to head into Viennagар, and I think I might go ahead and declare war on the Maldives. That probably seems like a good option at this time. We have my ships, but what about this area as well? Let's go ahead and declare war on the Maldives. I need 18,000 troops. Gold Rush, gaining 3,000 ducats, and of course, unfortunately, some inflation. But we do have a Master of Mint hard at work. 0.07 reduction every single year. Once we have our troops in place, we'll take over the Maldives. Obviously, send a missionary over as well. And once we have the Maldives, we'll be able to start securing some areas in Ceylon or Vizianagar. Military access from Württemberg, that is fine. We are beginning to take over so much land that we really do need to begin trying to be a little careful. Perhaps a policy change is in order. I am absolutely not going to loot... wait. I'm going to make them angry only because I don't care that much. And once again, because I probably do care, I should probably improve relations with Tuscany, only because if this coalition does attack me, we're going to need their 35,000 troops. Austria here is in a battle against Savoy, Lorraine, Salzburg, and Switzerland. Austria is most likely going over to try to conquer Milan. But that is fine by me. Are we anywhere near the correct province? And I'm curious, because we're not in the correct province, we're going to get a black flag. And I don't think I really want that either. And we are going to declare war on the Maldives. And send you over when we can. They have 3 trade ships. We're going to be sending 18,000 troops against 7,000, 5,000 infantry, 1 cavalry, 1 cannon. We don't have any leader, so hopefully these men just don't die. We're going to lose global trade power for 10 years, only because we don't want inflation. I'm really hoping that these units don't get killed. And how is our... looks like the amount of money has gone up, surprisingly enough. Attempt to assuage their pain. And very soon, because we do have a blockade, I am expecting the Maldives to fall. Now, when I take over Vijayanagar, they're going to call in Andhra, which is this very tiny province. So I think I'm going to want to do my best to improve relations with Baumanis. And then as I take over more and more area, I might have to get Juan Par on my side. Having another diplomat would be quite nice as well. But my entire goal is to take over all of India, start taking over more and more of Africa. And then once I take out some of these smaller nations, you know, the coalitions aren't going to be growing that much. Converting religions to the one true faith, we have taken over the Maldives. And it looks like we don't even have... we don't even have a diplomat. And where were you? From Bidar. I don't think we need this trade ship. But we might as well send you to protect trade in Genoa. There is bound to be some sort of petty conflict in the near future. And in 34 days, we are going to have another province rebel uprising, Spanish particularists, and Galicia, Leon. Why is this? Overextension is quite high. Most of our cores are finishing up. And just like that, our Spanish particularists should drop quite drastically. Sending our missionaries. We have a free diplomat, so let's go ahead and end our war with the Maldives. Gonna have 11 aggressive expansion. Nobody that matters too much. We're gonna take all of their income, and just like that, we have a brand new island on our team. Let's improve the autonomy. Make you a core. And I'm very happy with where we stand. Once again, more people means more taxes, so obviously we want a better taxation for the rest of the game. How is the spread of the Enlightenment coming? We can see that most of these provinces are beginning to spread into Africa. Our university has finished, so more of these provinces are beginning to spread. I believe the spreading will continue to go this direction. How is Galicia looking? It has just started, so it's not going to be for quite some time. But I think 21% penalty is a very high amount, so I don't think we're going to be getting Measuring the World or Archipelago frigates anytime soon. And we are expecting some uprisings in a variety of provinces. We could easily get a theologian and try to bring that down, but I don't have one available. When will our... I can intervene in a great power between Russia and Commonwealth. I don't believe I want to do that at all. 57,000 troops. That is kind of ridiculous. What are the odds? It says here, if I can actually hover, 5.2 years. So if I play my cards right, I'm expecting by the time April of 1722 comes around, we should be able to have a little bit less unrest to be able to take out just about anybody. You know, they won't have enough power to possibly get an uprising done. Okay, we still have disloyal estates. We do have a little bit of prestige. I don't think I'm going to send you down to Morocco just yet, because we placated local rulers not too long ago, and that is already starting to dissipate. How is our annexation of Timbuktu? We now have 5.4% of integration. I really just want to take over Mali, and I want to take over Tunisia as well, but I just need them to drop from the coalition. And the best way to do that would be to improve relations with some of these, like Cologne. Yeah, but, you know, so many people are angry, I'm not sure how much that would help. We really need some sort of level 3 advisor, though I don't like any of these. I do like you. So hopefully we'll get a level 3 statesman, or a level 3 diplomat. I would like a level 3 trader, but we do have a level 3 diplomat. He is very expensive. I don't think we can get a minister until 1734. So we'll go ahead, get the diplomat. We obviously need the diplomatic power. Though a level 3 statesman would have been nice. Once April comes around, we will finish our course. All of this unrest will fall. Sending our missionaries. Looks like Maldives is going to take 20 turns to finish up. Do we really need the discipline? Is there anything else we could take? Don't think we need missionary strength. Don't really need prestige. Legitimacy could be quite nice, but I don't think we're going to worry about that. Our cores have finished up. If it moves, I think we will draft it. But we do have quite a bit of manpower, so instead we are going to get trade power. We really need to start attacking once again. Ah, looks like Naples has been taken over by France. So we might need to declare on France very soon. Is it possible? Yeah, I don't know if I really want to attack the end of their coalition. That could be detrimental. But I'm most likely going to attack France in the next turn. Only because I am going to need some of these provinces. And possibly even taking all of Brittany as well. Provence will be quite angry. Our cores are finishing up. I think I am going to go ahead and... Obviously, we have 90% with the Spanish particularists. That should fall. The rest of these should... Are you serious? Okay, well, luckily enough, it wasn't that much. I thought it was the 57,000 troops that we tried to take out. Now, I just want to take over more and more territory, but obviously, I have a lot of people that hate me so much. You know, if we look at Mali, 319, Yao, Katsina, Tunisia, all of these provinces just hate me as much as they can. And I think the best way to deal with this issue, you know, I do want to take out France, but obviously once we take out all of these smaller provinces, especially Mali, you know, there's going to be a lot fewer provinces left on the board. Even smaller nations like Kilwa, you know, Azure, where is Azure doing? Even this province. Malindi in a coalition against me as well. But obviously, Pasai is quite powerful as well. It would probably be in my best interest to be patient. Are there any wars I can declare? We have finished a colony. That is nice to see. Might as well send one to Tiwi. Now, are there any wars that I can declare where people won't hate me that much? I do believe I could win the coalition. It would just be a very tough battle. I could obviously move these 18,000 troops to Brunei. All of these ships could be able... all of these units could easily take out Pasai. It looks like Trier has left the coalition. Hopefully the dominoes will begin to start falling. How are some... okay, Cologne has left. Are the dominoes about to fall? Hopefully Bavaria will be the next. Improve relations. And Tunisia will not drop, but France might. Papal states obviously hate me. And that's actually exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take over Mali, Katsina, and Yao. Do I see any unrest in these areas? I do not. So that means these troops can make their way up. And it would probably be very easy if I had another unit come down. Like these 18,000. And I am expecting to have quite a bit of overextension once I take over Mali, once I take over all of Yao. I really don't want to have over the limit once again, and I don't think that's going to be in our best interest. Having over 100% aggressive overextension. Obviously, we're now going to unlock Glorious Arms, granting more prestige from our land battles. Where are the rest of my coalition members? Papal states aren't going to leave anytime soon. I'm hoping that Burgundy would leave. All this time is being wasted, but we are gaining money. I don't think that we need to be paying all of this army maintenance, so let's bring you down to 0. Looks like we're going to be gaining 89 ducats every month. And how is the technology coming? It was about 9,500, still about 9,500. Juan Par now hates me. I believe that's what it said. They hate me. The Maldives beginning my conversion. I'm going to try to take a lot of provinces over at once. You know, if I could easily grab Katsina into a war, I might be able to start declaring on Tunisia as well. And then that way I could cede all of these provinces from Tunisia to Djerid. Maybe not all of them, but it would be quite nice to try. And that way we could easily take out all of these provinces in one swoop. Maybe even Kilwa and Malindi. We are going to pray for the best. I would like the Archipelago Frigate gaining trade efficiency. And a dry dock, but I don't think we need to worry about that. Only because it is so expensive. Savoy has entered into a military coalition. I wasn't expecting to see that. Well, now that people are joining, we might want to go ahead and bring this to about 20%. Get a little bit more morale. And obviously I was right, but Milan appears to have been released to Venice. Surprisingly enough. Was expecting it to be released to Austria. And I think I'm going to bring my army maintenance to about 55%. The Russia is still attacking the Commonwealth, or it's most likely the other way around. The Commonwealth is so big and massive. Italian engineer available. 500 ducats for 40 military power. That is fine. Oh my goodness, look at the amount of troops that France has. We might even want to go ahead and try to upgrade some of our castles. I could make you into a fortress, but that would be very expensive. I probably would like some sort of better building. How much would this cost? 600 ducats. I obviously need one in the mountains of Navarra, the mountains of Auvergne. But we'll see what happens. I don't think I want to spend my money right now. And once these coalitions leave, I could obviously go ahead and produce more men. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I could easily produce more 18,000 regiments. Most likely going to want them in some of these provinces. This is going to cost me a lot of money. That is fine, though. And who are you? Brunei has a few provinces that we could easily take. I believe they are colonizing. Now, once we create all of these troops, I'm hoping that some of these coalition members will leave. Hormuz is growing quite powerful. Wasn't expecting to see that. And all of our troops are where they need to be. All we're doing now is waiting for our new troops to finish up and try to take over as much territory as we can. I would really like Morocco to like me. May as well send over a diplomat to improve relations. Try to bring you up to positive 200. Austria is calling for assistance against Augsburg, the Palatinate, and Ravensburg. They don't need our assistance, but we'll certainly help them out. We have so many men. It would be nice to have Salzburg completely wiped out and then annexed by Austria. That way we have one less province to deal with. Brandenburg, still quite powerful. All of our units are almost finished up. We went from gaining positive 60 income to about, probably a lot less in just a few moments, to about positive 15. Maybe not that much, probably positive 20. It's quite a big loss there. Okay, our Empress has died. I thought that was our heir. Will I ever marry again? Most likely. Can I get a royal marriage from Tuscany? I cannot. That is fine. Our colonist has finished up his duties. We will send you here. Looks like we now have a lot of Spanish Australia. Are there any other Tidorian Australia. Wasn't aware to see that. Ming is colonizing as well. And how is... Okay, the Palatinate has given us a separate peace. And our institutions are slowly working, but not as well as we would like. I'm going to go ahead, pause the game, and put a cut in here. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in our next adventure.